Back in 1978, Dallas changed television forever with its world of oil money, family betrayal, romance, and ruthless power struggles deep in the heart of Texas. Week after week, audiences were pulled into the dramatic lives of the Ewing family, where loyalty rarely lasted long and every dinner at South Fork Ranch could explode into another unforgettable confrontation. From the iconic theme music to J.R. Ewing's legendary schemes, the series became a global phenomenon that helped define an entire era of primetime television. Fans everywhere still remember the suspense, glamour, and shocking cliffhangers that made Friday nights unforgettable. But after nearly 5 decades, where has the cast of Dallas ended up as of 2026? Charming, ruthless, and endlessly manipulative, Larry Hagman turned J.R. Ewing into one of the greatest television villains of all time. At 47 years old when he took on the role in Dallas in 1978, Hagman brought swagger, humor, and cold ambition to the powerful Texas oilman who audiences loved to hate. His scheming personality, sharp one-liners, and constant betrayals helped transform the series into a worldwide phenomenon, especially during the legendary Who Shot J.R. storyline that captivated millions of viewers. Sadly, Larry Hagman passed away on November 23, 2012, at the age of 81 following complications from cancer. Even decades later, J.R. Ewing remains one of the most recognizable characters in television history. Frustrated, determined, and forever battling the powerful Ewing family, Ken Kercheval gave Cliff Barnes an underdog quality that audiences connected with throughout Dallas. He was 43 years old when he joined the series in 1978, bringing emotional intensity and stubborn persistence to J.R.'s longtime rival. Cliff's constant attempts to outsmart the Ewings created many of the show's most dramatic confrontations, especially during the series' biggest business feuds and betrayals. Kercheval played the role with enough vulnerability to keep viewers invested, even when Cliff's plans repeatedly collapsed around him. Sadly, Ken Kercheval passed away on April 21, 2019, at the age of 83 after a long acting career that remained closely tied to the world of Dallas. Graceful, compassionate, and deeply devoted to her family, Barbara Bel Geddes brought warmth and emotional strength to Miss Ellie Ewing in Dallas. At 56 years old when she joined the series in 1978, Bel Geddes became the steady heart of the Ewing family amid all the greed, betrayal, and power struggles surrounding South Fork Ranch. Her calm presence helped balance the chaos created by J.R. and the rest of the family, giving many of the show's emotional moments genuine sincerity. Audiences especially admired the dignity and quiet resilience she carried into every scene. Barbara Bel Geddes sadly passed away on August 8, 2005, at the age of 82 after spending decades respected across television, film, and Broadway. Quietly rugged, dependable, and often caught between loyalty and family conflict, Steve Connolly brought a grounded strength to Ray Krebs in Dallas. At 32 years old when he joined the series in 1978, Connolly gave the ranch foreman an honest and relatable presence amid all the greed and manipulation surrounding the Ewing family. His emotional storylines, romances, and complicated connections to South Fork Ranch helped audiences see a more human side of the series beyond the oil business and betrayals. Fans especially connected with Ray's hard-working personality and strong moral center during the show's biggest conflicts. Currently, Connolly is 80 years old and has spent recent years enjoying a quieter life while occasionally appearing at reunions and fan events connected to Dallas. Kind-hearted, determined, and often serving as the moral opposite of J.R., Patrick Duffy made Bobby Ewing one of the most beloved characters in Dallas. He was 29 years old when he joined the cast in 1978, bringing charm, sincerity, and emotional warmth to the powerful Ewing family. Bobby's relationships, business battles, and constant clashes with J.R. became central to many of the series' biggest storylines throughout its long run. Audiences admired the honesty and compassion Duffy brought to the role, especially during the show's more emotional family moments. As of 2026, Duffy is 77 years old and continues appearing in television projects, interviews, and nostalgic reunions celebrating the legacy of classic television. Strong-willed, confident, and perfectly suited for the world of Texas power and wealth, Howard Keel brought commanding presence to Clayton Farlow in Dallas. At 62 years old when he joined the series in 1981, Keel gave the wealthy ranch owner a mix of toughness, charm, and emotional maturity that fit naturally into the growing tensions surrounding the Ewing family. His relationship with Miss Ellie added stability and warmth during some of the show's most dramatic years, while his calm authority made him instantly believable within the world of South Fork Ranch. Sadly, Howard Keel passed away on November 7, 2004, at the age of 85 after a legendary career spanning film, television, and Broadway musicals. Spirited, rebellious, and often at the center of the family's drama, Charlene Tilton brought youthful energy to Lucy Ewing Cooper in Dallas. At just 20 years old when she joined the series in 1978, Tilton quickly became one of the show's breakout stars thanks to Lucy's romances, emotional conflicts, and unpredictable personality. Her storylines added a younger perspective to the powerful Ewing family while still fitting naturally into the series' world of betrayal and scandal. Audiences especially connected with Lucy's vulnerability beneath her glamorous image and stubborn attitude. Currently, Tilton is 67 years old and continues appearing at fan conventions, interviews, and television projects celebrating classic TV history. Elegant, emotional, and caught between two rival families, Victoria Principal made Pamela Barnes Ewing one of the emotional centers of Dallas. She was 28 years old when she joined the cast in 1978, bringing beauty, sincerity, and dramatic intensity to Bobby Ewing's complicated wife. Pamela's struggle to balance love, loyalty, and family conflict became one of the show's most important long-running storylines, especially during the endless battles between the Ewings and the Barnes family. Principal's chemistry with Patrick Duffy helped create many of the series' most heartfelt and memorable moments. As of 2026, Principal is 76 years old and has largely stepped away from acting while focusing on business ventures, philanthropy, and wellness projects. Confident, intelligent, and never afraid to speak her mind, Susan Howard brought warmth and maturity to Donna Culver Krebs in Dallas. At 37 years old when she joined the series in 1979, Howard gave the character a calm but determined presence that stood out amid the constant power struggles surrounding South Fork Ranch. Her relationship with Ray Krebs added emotional depth to the show, while Donna's independence helped make her one of the series' strongest female characters during its early years. Fans appreciated the honesty and compassion Howard carried into many of the show's dramatic family moments. Presently, Howard is 84 years old and has spent much of her later years away from Hollywood and public acting roles. Growing up in the shadow of the powerful Ewing family, Omri Katz brought youthful charm and emotional realism to John Ross Ewing in Dallas. At just 7 years old when he joined the series in 1983, Katz became part of the next generation of the Ewing dynasty during some of the show's most dramatic years. His scenes with Larry Hagman and Linda Gray added a more personal family layer beneath all the business rivalries and betrayals surrounding South Fork Ranch. Audiences watched him grow up on screen as the series continued through the 1980s. As of 2026, Katz is 49 years old and has largely stayed away from Hollywood while occasionally reconnecting with fans through nostalgic convention appearances. Elegant, independent, and emotionally complicated, Priscilla Presley brought sophistication and quiet intensity to Jenna Wade in Dallas. She was 38 years old when she joined the cast in 1983, stepping into one of the series' most important romantic storylines opposite Patrick Duffy's Bobby Ewing. Jenna's complicated history with the Ewing family created emotional tension throughout many major story arcs, while Presley's calm screen presence helped the character stand out within the show's world of constant drama and betrayal. Audiences especially connected with the sincerity and vulnerability she brought to Bobby's longtime love interest. Currently, Presley is 80 years old and still makes public appearances while remaining closely connected to the legacy of both television and Elvis Presley's cultural history. Sharp, loyal, and always one step behind J.R. Ewing's latest scheme, Deborah Renard became a familiar face to Dallas fans as Sly Lovegren. At 21 years old when she joined the series in 1981, Renard gave J.R.'s trusted secretary a cool professionalism that fit perfectly into the fast-moving world of oil deals, betrayals, and family secrets. Though often working quietly in the background, Sly became one of the show's most recognizable supporting characters during the later seasons. Renard's composed performance helped make the Ewing offices feel even more believable and alive throughout the series. Presently, Renard is 65 years old and has continued working in entertainment as both an actress and producer over the years. Stylish, confident, and always surrounded by the fast-paced chaos of the Ewing offices, Deborah Trinelli brought charm and energy to Phyllis Wapner in Dallas. At 26 years old when she joined the series in 1981, Trinelli played Lucy Ewing's fashionable friend with a lively screen presence that fit naturally into the glamorous world surrounding South Fork Ranch. Her appearances added another social layer to the series during its peak years of wealth, romance, and dramatic rivalries. Audiences also enjoyed the natural chemistry she shared with the younger cast members throughout the show's run. Currently, Trinelli is 70 years old and has spent many years focusing on music, live performances, and occasional appearances connected to classic television nostalgia. Elegant, ambitious, and emotionally complex, Sherry J. Wilson quickly became one of the standout additions to Dallas as April Stevens. She was 28 years old when she joined the series in 1986, bringing sophistication and confidence to the glamorous businesswoman who became deeply connected to the Ewing family. April's romances, betrayals, and emotional struggles helped drive many of the show's later storylines, while Wilson's strong screen presence made the character instantly memorable among longtime fans. Her chemistry with Patrick Duffy added warmth and sincerity during some of the series' more emotional years. As of 2026, Wilson is 67 years old and continues making appearances at fan conventions, interviews, and reunion events celebrating the legacy of Dallas. Tough, experienced, and perfectly suited for the dangerous world surrounding the Ewing's oil business, Don Starr brought a rugged presence to Jordan Lee in Dallas. At 61 years old when he appeared on the series in 1978, Starr played the powerful oilman with a quiet intensity that fit naturally into the show's atmosphere of business rivalries and high-stakes negotiations. His scenes added another layer of tension to the constant power struggles unfolding around South Fork Ranch and the Ewing empire. Even in supporting appearances, Starr carried the kind of commanding screen presence audiences immediately noticed. Sadly, Don Starr passed away on July 11, 1995, at the age of 77 after spending decades working steadily across television and film. Elegant, emotional, and trapped inside one of television's most toxic marriages, Linda Gray made Sue Ellen Ewing one of the defining characters of Dallas. She was 38 years old when she joined the cast in 1978, bringing beauty, vulnerability, and emotional strength to J.R. Ewing's troubled wife. Sue Ellen's battles with heartbreak, alcoholism, betrayal, and personal independence became some of the show's most powerful long-running storylines throughout the series. Gray's chemistry with Larry Hagman helped create many of the unforgettable emotional confrontations that kept audiences returning week after week. As of 2026, Gray is 85 years old and continues making public appearances, interviews, and reunion events celebrating the enduring legacy of Dallas. Beautiful, ambitious, and never afraid to stir up drama, Audrey Landers brought glamour and emotional complexity to Afton Cooper in Dallas. At 25 years old when she joined the series in 1981, Landers quickly became a standout presence through Afton's turbulent relationships and complicated connection to Cliff Barnes. Her nightclub performances and romantic storylines added extra style and sophistication during the show's peak popularity in the 1980s. Audiences especially remembered the confidence and charm she carried into every scene, whether the story involved romance, betrayal, or family conflict. Currently, Landers is 69 years old and still occasionally performs music while appearing at fan conventions and nostalgic television events. Powerful, stubborn, and deeply protective of his family empire, Jim Davis brought commanding authority to Jock Ewing in Dallas. At 69 years old when he joined the series in 1978, Davis gave the Ewing patriarch a rugged Texas presence that helped shape the entire atmosphere of South Fork Ranch during the show's early years. His scenes with Larry Hagman and the rest of the cast established the family tensions, rivalries, and business conflicts that would define the series for over a decade. Audiences especially admired the old-school toughness and quiet strength he carried into the role. Sadly, Jim Davis passed away on April 26, 1981, at the age of 71 while Dallas was still at the height of its popularity. Sweet, energetic, and far more independent than people expected, Kathy Podewell brought charm and warmth to Callie Ewing during the later years of Dallas. At 24 years old when she joined the series in 1988, Podewell quickly became part of one of the show's biggest storylines through Callie's complicated relationship with the much older J.R. Ewing. Her youthful personality and emotional sincerity created an interesting contrast against the ruthless world of oil money and manipulation surrounding South Fork Ranch. Audiences enjoyed seeing a softer and more vulnerable side of J.R. during their relationship throughout the series. Currently, Podewell is 62 years old and has largely stepped away from Hollywood while occasionally appearing at nostalgic television reunions and fan events. Tough, intimidating, and always ready for another business war, George Kennedy brought veteran screen presence to Carter McKay in Dallas. He was 63 years old when he joined the series in 1988, adding another powerful rival to the already dangerous world surrounding the Ewing family. Kennedy's commanding voice and larger-than-life personality made McKay instantly believable as a wealthy businessman willing to challenge J.R. Ewing at every opportunity. His scenes added extra tension during the show's later seasons, especially as the battles over oil, money, and control became even more intense. Sadly, George Kennedy passed away on February 28, 2016, at the age of 91 after a legendary career spanning film, television, and Academy Award-winning performances. Bright, emotional, and suddenly pulled into the complicated world of the Ewing family, Jenna Lee Harrison brought warmth and vulnerability to Jamie Ewing in Dallas. At 26 years old when she joined the series in 1984, Harrison quickly became part of several dramatic storylines involving family secrets, romance, and betrayal at South Fork Ranch. Her character added a softer and more compassionate presence during some of the show's increasingly tense years, while her natural charm helped audiences connect with Jamie almost immediately. Fans especially enjoyed the sincerity she brought into scenes alongside Patrick Duffy and Linda Gray. Currently, Harrison is 67 years old and has largely stepped away from Hollywood after spending many years working in television and entertainment. Confident, sophisticated, and caught inside one of the show's emotional love triangles, John Beck brought calm intensity to Mark Grayson in Dallas. He was 40 years old when he joined the series in 1983, portraying the wealthy businessman who became romantically involved with Pamela Barnes Ewing during a difficult chapter in her life. Beck's composed acting style helped Mark stand apart from the more ruthless personalities surrounding South Fork Ranch, giving the character a more mature and steady presence throughout his storylines. His scenes with Victoria Principal added emotional tension during some of the series' major romantic conflicts. As of 2026, Beck is 83 years old and has continued enjoying a long career spanning television, film, and occasional guest appearances. Beautiful, glamorous, and dangerously tempting within J.R. Ewing's chaotic world, Deborah Shelton brought elegance and mystery to Mandy Winger in Dallas. At 36 years old when she joined the cast in 1984, Shelton quickly became one of the show's most talked-about additions through Mandy's complicated romance with J.R. Her sophisticated image and emotional unpredictability added fresh tension to the series during its peak years of scandal and betrayal. Audiences especially remembered the chemistry she shared with Larry Hagman, as their relationship created major problems throughout the Ewing family. Presently, Shelton is 77 years old and still occasionally appears at nostalgic television events while remaining active in creative and artistic projects outside acting. Even after all these years, Dallas still stands as one of television's greatest primetime soap operas, filled with unforgettable rivalries, shocking betrayals, and characters audiences loved to hate. The Ewing family helped turn South Fork Ranch into a pop culture landmark, while moments like "Who Shot J.R." became television history. Which cast member surprised you the most, and what storyline do you still remember all these years later? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more nostalgic journeys through the classic shows that defined generations.